Hello there, folks. I truly hope you can hear me well. Just let me know what is happening. I hope I did everything okay this time. Everything was okay the previous time, but I do not know why there was a huge echo. So just let me know if you can hear me double, if you can hear me well, or if there are any issues whatsoever. I would really appreciate that information, because I still have some smaller issues with OBS, and I hope would not be a big deal. Just waiting for your confirmation. So I truly appreciate if you wrote down if everything is okay with audio or not. I did some like private testing. You can turn on like your private broadcast, and I was checking it out, and everything was okay, like no echo. But I'm still curious to see if it's actually working here. I cannot hear myself echoing, so should be okay. At least I hope so. I hope you're gonna tell me. Anyways, guys, we took a fort here, and we have our subscriber brigade. Their job would be to actually take it. And we're gonna take George Washington and our subscriber horse brigade, and we're gonna go to, I think, New Bern, Wilmington. I'm not sure where was the place of the invasion. So, just gonna try to go somewhere. Okay, we're moving up, so maybe it will be Kingston? I have no idea. How about here? I have these guys. I forgot, like, what was the invasion? Oh, perfect. Thanks, Dim. Thank you a lot, man. I was so pissed. Like, I have no idea what happened. There was an update of OBS, and I did it, and, yeah. Big mistake, I guess. Big mistake. Not gonna repeat that again. But sometimes you cannot really test it, or maybe there are ways to test things, but I'm just not good at it. I do not remember when was the notification for the invasion. French are coming. Yep, French are coming. You guys can get some stamina. We're gonna join a brigade real quick, and we're gonna keep moving. They don't have that many men. It's like 6,000, but depending on where they land, could be interesting. How about here? I think it will be time to fall back to Savannah to recover. These guys will go there and take the fort. We're in September of 79, and we're gonna have like a year more to go, I guess. If we do not face too many invasions, we're gonna try to fight the natives. And just try to see how big of a challenge it might be to face the full onslaught of the natives. I think it would not give us any results. We're not gonna gain a lot from it, but yeah, we got that idea. I'm not an OBS master, complete newbie here, so I'm not much help there. I'm also using it, testing it on dead air before I go with the update live. Yeah, so far I didn't have issues with it, so I didn't really think about it. But I figured something was wrong when I could hear myself, even after muting the YouTube. And I'm not the biggest brainer. Sometimes it's not enough just to know how something works on a basic level. You need to do like a lot of in-depth analysis of things. And let's just say that I do not know much about OBS, but so far it served me well. But there are times when you do have issues with it. We have nothing here. So maybe merchant stall and weaver house. Should be a way to make some money. You guys are gonna move up as well. Okay, they landed here. So we kind of know. And guys, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here, and I truly apologize for, well, having some issues with it before, but now we're here and we're gonna try to do as much as possible. They will capture a couple of settlements. We have a force here, and do we have a general? Yep, we do. General Gates. We're just gonna move in force. They're probably gonna capture Bern. This is what I expect. They might go even to the north, but until we can focus our forces, I don't think that we should be doing much. Okay, it seems like French cavalry is being aggressive. Maybe now would be the time. You guys can get out. You can join the brigade. Even General Gates. I'm not sure if they're running away from us. But somehow I get that idea. We do want to stop their advance to north, but come on. Maybe we should move our general a bit more. Come on, Washington. Our guys are pretty exhausted here. Invasion of Canada. That's lovely. How many troops do we have in Canada? We have some troops, I guess. These guys will retreat to Montreal. How about here? We literally have no general in the northern section. How did I do that? General Gates. Okay, we're gonna send you guys to the north. And we have a lot of men here protecting the forts because I was afraid. Let me check foreign relations. I was afraid about these guys joining the war, but I hope they would not. This would suck big time for us. Yeah, we're gonna give them those muskets. And maybe now is the time to abandon these forts, and we're gonna go up north to meet the enemy. I think we're gonna wait. We're just gonna wait. I have no idea how big of an army they have here, but it shouldn't be that big. We just want to move with overwhelming force. We might end up in a war with Spaniards. I do not know why, but our relations with the Spanish are getting worse and worse every time. Now it's like 68 when with France is 60. We're actually fighting French. So oh yeah, we can fight. They're probably gonna flee, but yeah, with all due respect to players like yourself, all those who suggest 5 generals is enough. It is if you are going far afield to the west or various corners of Canada. I think actually it's okay. Like, I'm not using a lot of my generals. Maybe I should be repositioning them. So maybe, you know, I think it's me. I don't think it's that much of a general problem. I think it's me problem. With those guys, let me check. Where are the Frenchies? They're here. There's the main army. They have Cav. French Dragoons. They're here. So we're just going to move those guys there. And we're going to try to draw a line. And here, the irony is we have French. We have Spanish and we have French on this side. We have mortars. We're going to push them all the way there. Those guys will be covering our flanks. And we have additional forces. I guess we got to move them in the center, but maybe they will be better positioned elsewhere, but I don't know. I'm afraid that the enemies will flee before we can do much. Just because we have numerical superiority and we've seen AI do that. Those guys will be on the flank. Those guys will be the secondary line, and I guess we can do this one. Control 1. Control 2. We have 2 groups. Let's start a battle. Our cav, of course, will position properly. And these guys will also hit another flank. Those French sounds are terrible. Like they're coming from a barrel or something. But we're gonna be moving up with our skirmishers. We have some additional skirmishers here, but we're gonna stay back because these guys only have 39 men left. Why are these guys moving? Like, go to the center. Come on. Enemy cav was here. Seems like we managed to repel them. Be moving our central line? I think we should, just because of the enemy cav here. Let's hold. How are you guys here? Like, why? This is the biggest question. We're being hit by our own men, but we're gonna try to form a line over there. Come on. Let's move up. Charge. They should be tired by this time. Yep, they are. They're dancing with their cav. I'm not sure if that's good or not. In the end, probably will be bad for them. But as long as they have cav here, we have to be careful. We've got some reinforcements. You guys gonna just move towards the right flank. I think that this is what we might have the most issues. But I also feel like we should be pushing in the center. Just because, again, look at this. They're moving their entire force on our right flank. Did we destroy them? I think we kind of did. So we're going to try to do this one. And with those guys, we're just going to push forward. We're going to be more aggressive. These guys still have the range. I wish that this wide kind of firing area would be a bit thicker so you can easily tell what is happening. We're going to move up with those guys. These guys can stay where they are. Maybe you guys can actually go to the right flank because you're very close there. Or maybe George Washington can also try to transition over there. These guys are way too far. These guys we're just gonna hold. Well guys, how was your weekend? Did you do something fun? Did you go somewhere? We won. Come on, all that preparation. And now game feels a bit glitchy. I'm not sure if you guys can see it or not, but it kind of visually feels glitchy. Maybe the FPS is good, but like there's kind of a melting. And whenever I move my... Can I get out of the screen and get in? Like I can see some tearing in the graphics. Which is probably not the best thing ever, but... How come our guy's so exhausted? I don't really understand. Okay, enemy general managed to escape. But we gotta make sure that his men will not. Just go into melee. These guys are about to do a lot of killing. They have a cab company here. Come on, let's just keep moving. We have to make sure that we capture them, because if we don't, we're gonna be in a serious issue. They're gonna run away, they're gonna fight us again. We can actually stop firing here. Thank you guys very much. You did a great job so far, but now we do not really need your assistance. Come on, just a bit more. By the way, guys, they announced British campaign. It's being alpha tested as we speak. Come on, let's finish them off. Seems like those guys are alive. Let me check. Dim said, in ancient days, there were a couple of mods that extended the smoke effect of the gunfire for Total War Napoleon and Total War Empire. Someone should really make one for this game. I think that would be a good idea, to be honest. We almost had no casualties, which is perfect, but a little bit disappointing, to be honest. Yeah, as I said before, British campaign is being alpha tested, so probably gonna be able to see it in a week, or maybe even less. I don't know. Should be a lot of fun. Look at this guy running away.
Aim true. Charge full line.
We're gonna have a couple of more guys moving up, and now they're just like capturing anything that's unopposed. Instead of like staying and fighting, like concentrating their forces, they're just forcing us to rush after them.
Keep moving.
With these guys, I think we're gonna go back. There is no other way. Maybe Georgetown would be a good location to reposition our units. These guys are good. Charlestown as well. Actually, they had 2 regiments of cavalry. General Gates will be there, and we're gonna try to bypass them and hit them in the flank with our cavalry. Sea invasion warning. All the good news. All the good news. Okay, they surrendered. We're just gonna kill him. You're probably gonna get tired and force back. Yep. That sucks. But we almost dealt with enemy invasion. The thing is, Brits are here. They took Quebec. They took another French city that I cannot dare not to pronounce. Fort Wilson riot. A mob whipped up by liquor march on Congressman Wilson home at 3rd and Walnut Streets that day. Wilson had successfully defended at trial 23 Tories from property seizure and exiled by the radical government of Pennsylvania. What should we do? I guess we're gonna go with this one. Just to increase our loyalty. We can pay for things, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, thanks, Dim. Yeah, guys, if you like the stream, consider liking. It would mean a lot. Always for small channels, it's really important to like those videos because otherwise YouTube not gonna show it to anybody. We lost a lot of things. I'm gonna go to coastal areas like New Bern. I have no idea where the invasion will come.
Aim true.
Okay, finally we did it. We're gonna go back. But where should we go? We need our forces to recover. General Gates can go there. You burn. Why did I could
Victory or death.
bet that I actually made him go there, but for some reason he did not. Or maybe I just misclicked. I don't know. Von Stauben, you, my friend, will go to New York. Because we don't have additional generals there. And he's kind of useless here. He does nothing. General Gates, we can go to maybe Petersburg. Let's see. Okay, this is a bigger city. Can actually afford to garrison someone. Let's go there. I have way too many men here. Can we make a proper exchange? How about Unionville? Yeah, we kind of have to keep a garrison there. I don't feel like we should be in a hurry here.
Victory or
Let's
death.
go to Montreal. I also believe that we can recruit additional regiment in Montreal. Maybe cavalry will be easy to man. So let me check. Perfect. This could be good for us. We could do something additional, maybe stable. We can make some extra money by selling horses. And we're gonna send some men from these forts. We also have reserves here. But I'm not sure if I really need them, to be honest. We have a lot of guys here. We're gonna need them, though. We're gonna join a brigade. And Lee's brigade will come here. We're trying to assemble some forces. And then we're gonna kick the British out of Quebec. But we should also be worried about... I mean, we're gonna get into war with Spanish. But I feel like there is nothing I can do about it. We have very limited potential for any kind of dealing. It's 92. Look at that. At least I hope we're gonna stop fighting with France. So maybe trying to bribe French next time would be better. Seems like we're on a set course to fight Spain. Kind of a bad deal. Truly a bad deal. One of the good things, financially speaking, is that we're not really losing a lot of money. Like, we're around the same amount that we had before. And one of the reasons that we kind of stopped selling things, we stopped producing things, pardon me. We're producing a lot of naval guns. And I'm kind of questioning if it's necessary. I think I'm going to stop with that. And we're going to see how big of a difference it makes. Okay, those guys, you're going to join brigade. Do we have supply regiment anywhere? I think it will be quite important because we're in the middle of October. Yeah, I think we can. Wyoming?
Ready!
I haven't seen this event in quite a while. Usually they pop up at the edge of the map, but they never do this. They do it when the map is here. Like, so it makes sense. Like this, it doesn't make any sense. So I think we have to abandon these positions. Well, it says that cities do not exist. What the hell? Let's try to move to the forts. And because we're threatened by an invasion, I don't think we have... Yeah, I'm not really sure if it's a bug or not. Probably is. But now we're threatened by a naval invasion. I have to keep my forces next to the coastal areas, and there is no way we can actually deal with this situation right now. Maybe even abandon Port Ontario and go into Fort Stanwix for safety. And we're gonna move these troops actually towards the Quebec. We're gonna join the brigade. Gonna get out, and I guess these guys will also join a brigade. Gonna give these guys some stamina. Stanwix. Oh. Thanks, Paul. Nice to see you here again. KMAI is using psychological warfare to cause you to see ghost armies. Yeah, I'm afraid it's not the case. Okay, we have these guys. Let's go to Wilmington. You could also do something here. How big is Wilmington? 6,000. So maybe this one? Okay, these guys did not make it. They're gonna just go there. And we will try to reposition a bit later. The natives destroyed this fort. This was a very important fort, level 3. But as I said, now it's no more. I'm hoping that this regiment will be able to kind of gather its force. And we will be moving. I always feel like there is an invasion here coming in. If you look at the map, you can see like that. There's a small like yellow circle. Oh, that's actually the worst position. We have actually some forces in Portsmouth. How big is the force? Probably not big enough to stop them. Yeah. They found us basically. So, how many men do we have here? Really not that many. So maybe guys from Portsmouth should retreat to Salem? Because there is no way we can stop them here if they have a bigger invasion. If it's a smaller one, we might be able to do something about it. We just do not have enough forces here. We're gonna send some of these guys, I guess. Need to reorganize a bit. Okay, those guys are together. And I think that we certainly have to keep a regiment in Hartford. Due to obvious reasons of it. Chance to rebel. But I have no idea how many men we should spare for this trip. Just gonna send everybody we can to Salem, and then we're gonna decide what to do from there. Von Stauben, you can go there as well. Yeah, we should be able to resist here. They don't have huge forces. So our force should be safe, but Port Ontario is gone. We do have a navy, right? So let's actually try to push our navy. You're gonna go there. You guys gonna go straight into Falmouth. I completely forgot about having a navy. Yeah, this is a very big force. Cannot really do much here. We just want to break them little by little. I did not think about it, but it seems like there are a lot of British ships here. Yeah, this was on me, basically. Look at the number of cannons. Limit will also fall, probably. So let's actually go back and go to Fort Laval. We're gonna try not to lose it. But we're being spread thin.
Push through.
Guys, as I said, welcome to the stream. If you have any observations, anything to ask about the game, let me know. come on. Like, how does this feel fair? This is my question. Like, how does this feel fair? It seems like these guys just gonna go back to Quebec.
Press the attack.
Let's fight. Yeah, they're gonna go for Quebec, probably, with their naval invasion. Not 100% sure, but there is a good chance of them doing that. And then we have to oh my god. Then we have to transmit our troops to the north and push them there. It would take forever to get to Quebec. And considering it's winter season, it's maybe not yet winter, but winter attrition will come soon, and this will be a major deal. You have to think about it. Let's do something like this. Okay, these guys are not the same. And what do we have here? We have these guys. Perfect. The problem is that we have no supply regiment. And now we're basically fighting on 3 fronts in the north. Those guys will go there. You guys can also deploy. We want to make sure that our mortar team stays away from the forest because this will lower their fire rate. Luckily for us, British do not have many cannons. At least I think so. Let's try to reposition here. We're gonna use our skirmishers on their flank. Be more aggressive. Because we do have numerical advantage. Come on, guys, position properly. Hold. Getting these guys to kind of cover our flanks. Just gonna hold again. Center of mass right there. Come on, just hold. Okay, maybe it's time to retreat. Looks like we are slowly pushing them back, and yeah, they broke because our reinforcements entered the fray. I really wish that that would stop. And now they have a good chance of just running away. guys gonna also stop firing. This is the only batter we have. Maybe we can try to take Quebec before the British naval reinforcements actually can come up north. Come on, charge. We should be able to catch them. Okay, that's good. He still managed to escape, but we're gonna kill a lot of them. There's only 14 casualties. I think we took more than 14 casualties, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, you guys gotta move here. Now look at this positioning. Just have to do this one.
Keep moving.
Oh, hi senpai. Nice to see you, man. Nothing. We're just trying to chill, overcoming some technical difficulties. Yeah, look at the bastards. They're going straight for Quebec. We actually give them Quebec. And we can just see what happens. Maybe you guys are not required. You can go back. Let me check. Because I'm afraid they're gonna be there before we do. Damn it. Gonna fall back here.
Push through.
They actually took the fort. We could not take it before. For some reason, it would not let us, but now they did it for us, so thank you, Brits. Let me check if we can speed up some research. Logistical support. I think we're gonna take this one because we have a lot of points. Let's send our navy here. And we're gonna see if something will change. We're gonna get into a fight with the Brits. They're coming. Are they coming back? Are you kidding me? Yeah, it seems like they're coming back. Damn it.
Keep moving.
What do we do here? This is insane. We're gonna have additional militia regiment, I guess. Six-pounder. Let's do it. Yeah, we kind of have to wait and bring some additional forces then. I did not really count on them being here. How many men can we master? We have 5,000. We're gonna have about 7,000 men. Maybe not enough. I have no idea. I just know that they are everywhere. And with this one, we can go to move speed. I think it will be nice. Let me check. Naval guns, detailed maps. Should have a lot of men in... Yeah, we have a lot of men in Philly. So we're going to send 2 brigades to deal with that invasion, actually. But we also need General. So General Gates, you have been assigned a task, a privilege, actually. We can go for frigates, but what's the point of having frigates when we have heavy frigates? We can go for this one, I guess. Or maybe this one would be better. It's more realistic. Yeah, those guys will just go up north and take whatever they can find. And I'm looking for supply regiment. If I don't think we have any, to be honest. I hope we're winning. You don't really tell. Even if we lose our navy, I don't really care. Did not really use it much. I think we lost a single ship. Yeah. This should mean that... Come on.
Keep moving.
Move up. They have more men than we do. So realistically, we cannot
Advance quickly.
have to come back. Damn it. I have to wait for some reinforcements to arrive. We're just gonna switch our troops, position them properly. But here we should be able to fight, I think. That means that this force is much smaller. We should have an easier time. But look at the provisions in Portsmouth. These guys are so far behind. Yeah, I think so. So I don't really care if we lose the navy here. But this could be bad for our reputation. So maybe we should try to retreat. Can we try to flee? And also with these guys. Let's try to flee. I'm not sure what will happen. And if this will increase our casualties. But we can try to do that. What the hell? Even the French are against us. Just gonna go after them. And we're gonna try to have some fun and kill them off there. Finally, these guys are getting into position. I'm not gonna use these guys. They can stay where they are. Construction? As we said, there is nothing else to research. Well, we could go for Virginia 76 if we really like, but I think I'm gonna go here. Hunting construction. Okay. They surrendered. Yeah, we're not gonna pay for it. This one says Ferguson rifle. Actually, I'm curious about Ferguson rifle, so let's pay for it. Let me check. Where is our Ferguson rifle? Market. We should be able to find it here. It's better than our Pennsylvania rifle. It says 16 damage. Oh, can we see? Okay, it should be here. 16 efficiency. It has reload time of just 30. And it has really crappy melee, but it's a 2.5 to 2.9 firing range. Oh, damage. And also has 240 meters. Or these are... yeah. But if we look at Pennsylvania rifle, it's not that good. Okay, I think it's time to actually have a proper fight here.
Fight them.
Come on, can we...
Charge forward.
let's engage them. That's a really big force. And also very well equipped. One of our major issues here would be that we have no artillery. We have 1, 2, 3 batteries of artillery. They have way more. But let's actually fight. By the way, guys, we have events. We're gonna start with events every week, every weekend to be precise. Maybe Saturday or Sunday. Last night we watched a game of football, but we can always play some games and do other stuff. So if you wanna have some chats with me or other guys on the channel, just join. It's free for everybody, and you can have some fun. You know, meet some interesting people. That's the whole idea of this. Here we're gonna have a serious issue here. I'm just hoping that we're gonna get our reinforcements soon enough. I have these guys. I did not expect to see that many men because they also have like over 5,000 men in the north. So this might be too much for us, but I think that we have numerical superiority, and yeah, we're gonna try to use that to our advantage. When it comes to cannons, we're gonna put the mortars, of course, in the center. We're gonna put... actually, maybe we should have 2 mortars here on the flank. Just want to make sure that these guys can fire properly, and those guys should get up front. Have no more No more cannons. That's it. Come on. Am I misclicking? Yeah, I am. Maybe this would be the better position for them. Just a little bit more. We have plenty of reserves in the center, so I'm not really worried about it. Maybe even too many. So we're gonna try to do something about their positioning. Just gonna zoom out and do this. And I guess we can also reorganize with our skirmishers. Get to a better position. Let's try to engage them before they get to our main line. We just want to slow them down, buy some time for our troops to rest because some of them are exhausted. Maybe you guys can fall back. As long as they don't have cav, we should be okay. Their skirmishers are moving to match our skirmishers, so... We have some of these guys. Let's go there. These guys gotta hold their position. Seems like we have a hole here, and we're gonna also reposition. Von Stauben should reinforce the center, and we will see where the Brits will go. Okay, this will be better. Our reinforcement is coming in, but this is only a supply regiment. I hope we're gonna get something else. Should we? I don't know. Or maybe it was only supply regiment that we were waiting for. One of the interesting things that you can see here is that enemies are able to fire like this. Your troops will not be able to do that. Our troops will constantly try to reposition. If they're not in a proper line, if they're mixing with other companies, they're gonna try to like reposition all the time. If we had more mortars, this would be much easier here. We would be able to target them big time. No, you just switch. 19 kills, 44 kills for these guys. Only 18 for you. Let's focus on those guys. have to move up as well. This will definitely be a bloody one. And it seems like our skirmishers are being beaten. Look at that formation here. We're just gonna hold, and I think we're gonna switch. Just open fire there. Yeah, we're likely not gonna see any serious reinforcements. That's only a supply regiment. We're gonna have these guys here. Those guys in the center. Okay, our guys are being routed here. Maybe it's the time to reform the line. Yeah, I think it is. We do not want to lose all of our skirmishers. You guys gonna target the biggest group of the enemies so we can maybe inflict the heaviest casualties. We're gonna fall back here. Their artillery is making our life miserable. And we slowly will shift our focus to the right flank with our skirmishers. Let's hold. Let's hold as well. Come on, go back. You should get wrecked here. "105 kills for these guys. Seems like we're slowly winning. No idea why they're pushing their cannons so far to the left. Yeah, we're destroying them here. Now they're the ones that are tired, and they're the ones that are depleted. So, but I don't think we should be moving much, just because of artillery superiority that they have. Maybe we could do something on this side. Yeah, we might be able to flank them. Let's take our reserves. Let's hold it. We're gonna take these guys and move them to the flank as well. "52 kills. These guys have 118, 55. Pretty damn good. Seems like we are breaking their center here. Let's try to move up. Those guys are fleeing.
On
Let's try to create a gap. And then we're gonna try to exploit it. Their skirmishers here are winning, not because they have Ferguson rifles, I don't think so, but because our skirmishers are also weak. That's the problem. I think it's time to put more pressure on them as well. Let's go up. These guys have low ammo. Not bad when it comes to kills, but not great. If they had Ferguson rifles or Pennsylvania rifles that we do, like, they would just destroy them. But, you know, they're French. We cannot really change their weaponry. We have to play with what we have. Yeah, they broke. It was to be expected. He will try to escape, so maybe it is the time to try to capture them. Can we speed it up? Just charge in. These guys can also charge. Maybe just capturing their artillery would be great. Okay, that is good. Let's go back and see what we've done. This is not accurate. Battle reports are not accurate for sure. Let's proceed. Militia deflection in the south. Patriot militias in the southern colonies experienced widespread defection, diminishing their strength and allowing British forces to regain control. So did we actually lose some settlements in the south? I don't think we should lose anything. What is happening with these guys? Can you actually move up? And you're gonna go there. We're gonna eliminate the Brits. And we can see Frost appearing on the map. That's some bad news for us. Should we move with these guys? Yeah, what the hell? Let's go. We will bring some additional forces. Why is casting so low?
Keep moving.
Hey, these guys, we gotta remember the number. How did they have that many men? To be honest, I'm quite surprised by the number here. Hmm. I feel like they're running everywhere. We're gonna do this one as well. Just gonna go in and chase after them. Okay, these guys are moving up, and we're gonna also order those guys.
March forward.
I don't think we'll see a lot of invasions during the winter season. At least I hope we'll not. I have no idea what to do with these guys.
Push through.
Let's see. Things are getting slightly better with Spain, but doesn't really matter. They all hate us, so I'm not sure if because we're doing well or there is additional reason for it. But yeah. We're gonna lower down the tensions with French. Maybe if we drop below 60, something good will happen.
Hold the line. Keep moving. Regroup here.
Okay, we need you guys to... Come on, get out. Get there. You're trying to escape. We kind of have to fight here. Sorry about that, Dim. I did not see it. Yeah, top game last night in the Copa Final for you, Argentine fans. Win but only by one, and after Messi's injury, of course. It's worse for his club team. Yeah, I'm not sure how serious his injury is, to be honest. But those kind of injuries are quite common in football. Maybe these guys should actually go back and not risk it with enemy cav. I did not have time to watch it because it will be like very late European time. So basically I did not, but maybe we can try to flank those guys. Skirmishers are not necessary in this case. It seems like the AI has some crazy idea to move south, and we do not want to allow them to do that, because then we will have to chase after them once again. We're going to start the battle. You guys going to move up. And these guys also going to move up. We have some units here. We just want to preserve them, these companies, if we can. Because if we lose them, we will not be able to replace them. Yeah, from the comments I've seen, I don't think the game was that great. How did you feel about the game? They are fleeing. Just want to make sure that these guys have nowhere to go. And we can slowly squeeze them in. These guys are super tired because of the winter season. Come on, push. Are they gonna escape there? Oh, come on. Oh my god. They're running away. I just want to make sure that these guys are not a threat anymore. Yeah, that's it. There's nothing much we can do here. This is good for a couple of reasons. One of the reasons is that we're not gonna be fighting their entire force. They're not gonna have cav, which is pretty good for us. The second thing is that they were about to get behind us, and as I said before, we might be forced to chase after them. So now we're okay. We're slowly repositioning for some reason. Yeah, no, move forwards. Should we just fight them? Let's cut them off. Yeah, they're getting wrecked. Just wonderful. Do we have any forces in New York? I have a lot of men here. Or Sullivan. Seems like we do not. We have some men in Baltimore. And a few in Philly. I assume that these guys will be there in no time. For the first time, we do not have forces around New York. And we have to chase after this. Come on. I'm so pissed. Actually gonna go... Fort Clinton. I do not really understand how they think that this should be fun. Being on a sinking ship.
Press the attack.
Like, one thing is... this is normal difficulty, by the way. This is normal difficulty. Every day there is something new. Like, literally every single day. There is something bad going on. Come on. Let's move up. We're trying to zoom in. Yeah, we should be winning here. 7,000 men. There's no way we can protect New York here. Yeah, this is terrible. Have to retreat from New Haven. Go to Hartford. Maybe try to recruit additional units. Where we can. Let's go with the Fusiliers. I'm afraid that we can afford a lot of elite guys. Oh my god, not Pennsylvania rifle. Ferguson rifle. Too bad we do not have production of this one because it's amazing. Look at this. Just gonna go with what we have. But as I said before, this is normal difficulty, and you have so many invasions, and they're happening everywhere. It's not like only seaside invasions, but everywhere, literally. And just press them hard, boys. You might not even have to fight. And here, what do we do? Like, how do I chase after them? Just gonna abandon this and go south. Maybe Fort Clinton if we can, but I don't think we'll be there on time. We can get some additional troops in Baltimore and Philly, maybe. I'm really being tempted of just letting them have something, and they might not be so aggressive a bit later, but I don't know. We have those skirmishers. Just repositioning them a bit. Yeah, they have too many men here. I think maybe we could protect Morristown. And just wait for the reinforcements to arrive. Just fight, I guess. But I feel like this is too much. As I'm saying before, like, we're just fighting again and again and again, and there's always some kind of crisis. If it's in the north, in the east, in the west, AI spawning, troops everywhere. You just cannot catch a break. And also, it's the winter season. We should not be seeing invasions during the winter season. It was always like this. But I guess not anymore. So we're gonna push you guys there, and you guys also. Hi Thor. Hi man. I'm afraid so. Like there's been like a very short lull in fighting in the previous episode, and we were able to consolidate our forces, but then once again we are seeing crazy things happening. And as I said, this is easy difficulty. Oh, easy difficulty, pardon me, normal difficulty. How difficult it is on hard, or, some higher class difficulties, I can only imagine. Because indeed, this is too much. And we have a lot of men. We have a lot of regiments. Just impossible to be everywhere on time. I think it would be better if you could kind of have a army under your control and just like, I don't know. I think they also need to do something when it comes to UI of the armies and how you can fight them and positioning and stuff like that. It's very difficult to navigate at this point. I'm just gonna pull back with my skirmishers. They've seen a lot of fighting. Yeah, ultimate. I don't know how you play that without cheats. And that is truly insane. But I think we are ready. Let's just zoom out and do this. Some of them are already fleeing. No, you guys should actually retreat. As I said, I do not want to risk losing these companies. Let's close the gaps in our lines. With those guys, we're going to be very, very simple. And I'm curious that there is no battle sound. When you zoom out this much, there is no battle sound whatsoever. Again, close the line. Those guys can go there. You don't really tell from this distance what kind of unit this is. This might be a guard unit. Yeah, let's try to reposition. What can we do with our cav? Maybe I can send him to a flank. We gotta keep our skirmishers somewhere. Just know to allow the enemies to come behind us. But otherwise, I will try to preserve them if I can. Come on, guys. Go there. We should have a major superiority when it comes to numbers. But when it comes to quality, they probably still have the edge. Why are you guys... They probably were hit by our mortars. Again, let's try to reposition. We do have some reserves. Have these guys. We have those guys over there. Let's move forward. Now, having the center would actually be good here. Push forward. Those guys should have the range. They will increase morale for their troops, so I expect them to fight here a bit more. Come on, press them hard. Come on, kill enemy generals. They broke. Perfect. But we have to think of what to do with New York. I do not know what to do with it. Come on. Just a little bit more, and we're gonna speed it up. Come on. There's no way they still fleeing. They're gonna manage to escape. But there'll be nowhere to go. This is a good deal. I think we lost more than this, for sure. Oh, it's a terrible day here. It's super hot. I was outside and it showed me like 39 degrees Celsius. This is why I hate summer. Never been a summer person. Just killed them. Yeah, maybe this is maybe we can hold Fort Clinton. I don't really know. Yeah, but humidity was like 60% today. So not that good. I have some guys in Wyoming. You guys gonna move up? Let's... Oh boy, these guys are gonna get wrecked. No, no, no. Just go south to Morristown. Maybe Kingston? You guys... Is this even a settlement? Like, can we take it or not take it? I don't know. Gonna upgrade this fort. Go straight there. Oh, hi Radovan. Welcome. Welcome to the stream, my friend. I have no idea actually where the gang is. Maybe we have people everywhere. Hmm. Yeah, we have people everywhere. How about this one? Yeah, we broke one of our brigades. Okay, here it is. Actually, these are you guys. You're still in the south, but bulk of the fighting is actually now in the north. We're getting wrecked, basically. We just defeated the British in Quebec. We had the intervention in, well, basically this part. And yeah, we were trying to respond to the British invasion of New York once again. Maybe Fort Penn would be a good destination for our guys. We have guessed racists are in the south. Well, what the hell are these guys doing here? Sometimes I cannot really understand AI and what the goal is. You guys gonna go to Montreal and then we're gonna see, but we got really wrecked by the bad weather and continuous fighting, I guess. I do not know what they're gonna do here. We're gonna get the General Gates, and you guys gonna go up to Morristown. I think we took it. Should be okay. But we're gonna lose a lot. That's for sure. I think we're gonna abandon Quebec as well. Just move south. These guys got an upgrade. This one should be okay.
Keep moving.
We need to try to consolidate our forces. You guys can go there. Again, Alliance, damn it. The outbreak of a deadly epidemic within the Patriot encampments leads to a significant reduction in troop strength and logistical challenges. Okay, Fort Montgomery. I think we can capture Fort Montgomery. Should not be too difficult of a task because they spread their troops around the New York region. So we should be able to do that, I believe. But what happened with our Navy? No. These guys are here in the harbor. I think I'm just gonna dismember my fleet, but because we're losing a lot of money. Yeah. Have to get rid of it. And our construction is not that big, really. You only are building a couple of upgrade a couple of forts. Forts are expensive, to be honest, but we have to think about just gonna sell all of these and all of those just to recover some money. I think that my experiment with the Navy has ended. Can we sell them? There are a lot of ships here. Okay. I'm just tired of selling them. But I feel like we need intelligence report. Because we want to know what is happening all the time. We have guys in Kingston. We have guys in Albany, Saratoga. Can we deal with those guys? This is what I'm curious about. Yeah, I did lose. Because, like, there was an invasion here out of the blue. Like, they just popped up and took a couple of our settlements. So I spread my forces thin to kind of try to destroy them. And they were running away and, you know, trying to catch up with them. But they also had an invasion of the north as well. And there was a naval invasion of Falmouth. So they were going, like, everywhere. Literally everywhere. New England. And finally, there was an invasion of New York, and we just had no forces able to fight them off here. This is the reason why we have to wait and regroup our forces. Just gonna try to kill those guys. Maybe Cav is not the best because they get easily tired. What did we say about production? Yeah, so far production is good. Now let's make some upgrades for these guys, and hopefully they will be able to replenish. But it's winter season. It's very difficult to replenish your forces during the winter. So now they're gonna flee. And we probably will never be able to catch up with them. Let's see if we can do that. I think we're just gonna lose some horsemen for no reason, but... Okay. Loyalty. This could be interesting. 5%? This seems like a lot. I don't feel like paying for more things, to be honest. We have way too many troops here, so we're just gonna have you guys up there. And you will go to this fort. We still have way too many troops here. Is everything else okay with those guys? Yeah, it seems like it. So we're gonna start moving south with our forces. Go to Kingston. We're gonna have one of our generals, maybe von Steuben, to go south. Come on. Maybe Albany. Come on. But they're way too tired. Whenever you click charge, they... Yeah. This is what happens. So we can just go back, I guess. First, we're going to take Fort Montgomery. Then we're going to have a great battle of Fort Clinton. I always get scared here whenever I look at it. Come on, a little bit more. It's quite bad, but I'm kind of working from home, so it's not really terrible here. If you go outside, it is. Were you on duty today? Hmm. Let's go there. Guys from Fourth Pen. With APC, that's cool. Did you have the chance to fire the machine gun or something?
Hold the line. Keep moving.
Just charge them. Yeah, that should be gone. Perfect. We have to move south. Pretty much everybody. What should we do? Let's join a brigade with those guys and... That sounds like a you problem. If you know what I mean. I'll look at some guys from Philly as well. Move your asses. Let's get some stamina and we're gonna keep pushing, I guess. How many men can we master here? Maybe enough, maybe not enough. Why are you fleeing, damn it? I need to pay them more, I know, but I'm kind of cheap and our financial report is not looking great, so let's engage them here. You guys actually gonna do that?
Press the attack.
I'm interested in artillery that we can bring. It's time to watch like a siege. I think this will be a proper challenge. This is fort, basically. So should be more interesting to watch. I promised myself to go the entire week without beer. So now I'm drinking carbonated water. Because it's Monday. Yeah, definitely you can. You just need to be in a really good relationship with the natives. There is a tribe, I forgot the name, in the south where we are really good with them. And the better your relationship, the more sophisticated units you can take. Like the ultimate would be cavalry. But to be honest, I'm not sure if they're worth it. They're very expensive to maintain. And yeah, I'm not completely convinced that they are worth the investment. What are these guys? They are... Okay, it's a mortar team. And this one is this a howitzer? No, 6-pounder. Yeah, my next question was, are they worth it? Kadish, oh, hi. Hi, my friend. In your opinion, what's the best way to boost provision production? Been having issues resupplying my army mid-game. By the time you get mid-game, you should not have those kind of issues. Like, first 2 winters, I agree. Even the third one, like, can be shaky. But afterwards, like, I'm selling provisions right now. The best way to do that would be basically to build agricultural infrastructure. To build like granaries and those kind of buildings that beef up your production, but only in the kind of southern regions. South of New York, like those like central and southern colonies are really good when it comes to food production. You have to build that constantly for some time, and also you can have some doctrines. You can introduce some doctrines in the colonies that are good when it comes to producing those kind of things. The good thing is that the output matches the price of doctrine, so it doesn't matter well actually you turn on the doctrine. The price will be decided upon by the production, the sheer scale of production. So yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure. I did some testing before, and I'm pretty sure that even though it says like it's not stopping, it's stopping. Maybe if you have like huge numbers of production, there are maybe some regions where I have like 6 or 7 agricultural buildings, like infrastructure wise, and I have all the buffs. Maybe you can get like 1 or 2 provisions per week, but it's ridiculous. You need to storage all of your provisions, and you're gonna have a lot of it before the winter comes. Now it's kind of too late, whatever you do. Although I'm not sure about the southern colonies, because later we're gonna see the grand map, and I'm gonna show you there is kind of a visual divide. Maybe when it comes to North Carolina and southern you go, there is no the trees do not change color. The map it doesn't get as cold in the south. So I'm not sure if it's only visual thing or actually has a effect on the provision production. We can check it out after this battle. But yeah, usually just building infrastructure, agricultural infrastructure. This is the best way to do it. And you need to make sure that, this is a good region for it. You're going to have kind of a small sticker or icon that shows you it's suitable for agriculture, and you're going to do a good job. All you need to do is to have money and have construction material, which is not always easy, to be honest, but if you can handle money and construction material, you're gonna have an easier time with everything else. These guys are kind of alone here, but we're gonna give them some reinforcements from the center for sure. I'm expecting more troops to arrive. We have some cav. Look at this one. It looks badass. I think I'm gonna take a screenshot. This would actually be good because they're fighting outside of the fort. General Gates can move up. And actually we have 2 generals. We have 1 Stauben. Let's start the battle and see what we can do. All of our skirmishers should be moving there. I'm not sure if I should give my militia Minutemen, if I should give them some special guns or not. They have hunter rifles, but I was thinking about something better. Like Pennsylvania rifle. We should try to capitalize, considering that they have low morale. These guys can actually go there. And we're gonna do this one just to connect. Our cav can move all the way back. It was a pretty good charge. I have no idea why we're just sitting here and watching. How about you charge in? Messed them up. Let's reform the line and let's be aggressive here as well, as we said before. Our mortars are firing way too close to our men. No, we're gonna stop here. Those guys gonna go there. We should come closer. These are just skirmishers. But yeah, we should pay our men. Their morale is not great. This guy's gonna be moving up, especially if you want to storm a fortress. You kind of need to have good morale in general. You guys gonna switch targets? Come on. Focus on somebody that's far away. General Gates can also come closer. This will be like a creeping barrage. That devastation. This is only our militia. Come on. Just like, can you focus on those guys? Now I have to keep some kind of reserves here. Let's move up with our skirms. Just a little bit more. And I think their artillery should also be moving forward. Our reserves are here. Excellent. With their cannons, just go there. One of the biggest issues for mortars is they're so damn slow. I guess everybody else. You guys can move way back. The same could be for these guys. Just move there. We want to properly surround the fort. And then we're gonna reduce the casualties on our side. $71 kill, 42 kills, not too bad. Let's move up with those guys as well. We're gonna get fired upon by the cannons here, but there is nothing much we can do. Have to be patient. Oh, these guys are really demolishing our units. Can we charge in? Let's do that. Just want to take it down. Ah, that was so bad. I did not think they're gonna be able to reload on time, but they did. During the winter season, your men move slower than usual. So I guess this is one of the side effects. But we took such heavy casualties overall. Maybe we lost 5,000-6,000 men. Just got back again, and you're taking Quebec. Hope you get a chance to work on provisions so I can catch up. Actually, we were talking about how to get more provisions in general, and we're gonna discuss it a bit later when we get to a grand map. This is one of the New York forts. Actually, there was a naval invasion of New York, and we kind of lost it. So we're trying to recap New York. You guys have to come closer. You're not gonna do much damage there. These guys are also way back where they should be. We need to show more patience. That's it. A horse cannot be taken easily, and therefore we need to position properly as well. Come on, guys. Just a bit more. We're gonna form a secondary line. Eventually, we might be forced into charging in, which would not be ideal. Can you guys... Yeah, as long as we are far away from their canister, I think that we should be okay skirmishing with... with their cannons. Because we have high concentration of mortars, we should be able to do a lot of damage, regardless of their positioning inside of the fort. They usually get a lot of buffs and well protected. With those kind of things, you can actually bait them out. They're gonna try and recapture their skirmishers, and we're just gonna kill them. Can we move a bit closer? Yeah, we should be able to. Can our skirmishers fire? We have good protection. The problem is that, as I said before, your force cannot protect you from large caliber guns. I'm gonna move here. Actually deal with it. do not have the range. But as I mentioned before, we are capturing them slowly, and those guys should go way back. We're gonna wait for them to flee, ideally. If they do not do that, we're just gonna have to rush the fort. But we have to position properly and surround it from all the sides. Then we're gonna target those guys first, and then we're gonna go after the palisade and everything. Where are our guns? Our guns need to come a bit closer. They need to be in a better position. You guys move there. If they escape here, they're gonna go to New York, and we have to fight them again. General Gates, come on. You guys are again way back. They need to move closer. Those guys can reinforce some of the flanks. Okay, we're way too close to the palisade, so we just have to stay away until our cannons are ready. The closer we get, the higher the damage output will be of our mortars and cannons. So we should keep that in mind. One of the problems is that we have no resupply regiments, or supply regiments. That means that our cannons will have less ammo. But should be more than enough, I think, to deal with them. We can actually move you guys over there. We're gonna focus on those guys. You can already see the effect. These guys are running out of ammo, which is a pretty bad thing to have. You can target those guys. Did we forget something? Yep, we did. We're gonna go there. You guys gonna do this. They broke. But now they have nowhere to flee. And this is why we're positioning like this. With all these guys, we're gonna move forward. As long as our men are far away, we can use those cannons, but when we come closer, we should stop. Yeah, we're gonna stop here. Yeah, those guys are gone. I think we managed to capture pretty much everybody. Maybe a few managed to escape, but that's a success. This might be legit this time. Like 800 casualties is something that we can expect from this type of fight. But again, they did not have like 7,000 men here, I'm sure. So we can't really trust those numbers. Their biggest army here is defeated, and we took the fort. So now we're gonna go to New York. And I guess Hampstead is empty. Yeah, we're gonna talk about provisions just a second. I'm gonna take New York as well. Our cav will be repositioned. Von Stauben. You can go there and
Hold the line.
take some of their ammo and guns. This will change nothing. I'm not gonna give them a chance to fight us once again. They'll just charge in. Gonna mess them up here big time. How are they already exhausted? I do not understand that, but that's not too bad. Let me check again. Foreign relations. Couple of more days until we can do something. But it's 70. As I said, I would like to drop it below 60 if possible. This is something that's really bad.
Keep moving.
Come on, guys. Let's go there. We will try to kill them. Come on. Charge in. No, we're not gonna fight here.
Push through.
Now, what is the point of this? I have to ask, like, what is the point of this? You guys gonna get out, and we're gonna try to meet them here. If we can. Just running away indefinitely. You guys go there. Let's go to Morristown. We're gonna go to Philly and
Regroup here.
Fort Penn, maybe. You're still alive, like the ultimate joke. Von Stauben,
Push through.
we need you, my friend.
Keep moving.
How are they still alive? 40 men. Only 40 men. Finally. It took us like 6,000 men to chase them down. Let's go back. We have a lot of men here. We also should be falling back. With those guys, sure. Fort Montgomery, and we're gonna bring those guys as well south because there is nothing they can do here. I do not expect additional invasion. We're gonna close this one. Very close. Let's go to market and let's see our provisions. Yeah, we're selling our provisions. We have 10,000 now. And this is only the kind of a stock that we cannot see, but we have provisions everywhere. Like, pretty much all of our cities are well supplied. And if we go to construction management, hope the game will not glitch after this one. You can see that we have a lot of... let me check. If I do this... Can I see? Oh, this is a bad option. Pardon me. Here you can see, look. This is all agricultural infrastructure. Yeah, this grind seems just wrong. If they want to make the game more challenging, just make it harder to achieve supremacy in the first place. I believe so, because sometimes it feels like you're sleepwalking. We took Canada, but we're gonna take it again. We took New York, but we're gonna take it again. It's like... not a lot of fun. Yeah, still only 79. I was actually expecting to finish this campaign a few streams ago, to be honest. It's taking way too long. Way too long. I did not expect this, to be honest. Not at all. Because I kind of captured pretty much everything you can capture on the map, and then... I was thinking that will be it, but realistically it's not. And we lost so many men. We're gonna lose even more due to attrition. We have a big population, but still, like... this is quite a bad thing. As you can see, we have a lot of agricultural infrastructure everywhere. And this is the reason why we can actually sell provisions. You're not going to make a lot of money selling provisions, so maybe you should not do that, but... just going to cancel this one. This is something we can actually build. And I think I'm going to lower down salaries. Let's go to headquarters and... we're gonna do this. How big is the difference? If we go here, 50,000. per week. This would be like 36,000. That's acceptable. And I'm gonna lower down intelligence. I'm actually gonna turn it off completely. If something changes, we're gonna keep paying for it. But now, yeah, let's try to end the war with France. I don't think that northern provinces are worth fighting war with French. Because indeed we are making some money, especially when it comes to fur production. The problem is that we're keeping a lot of men there. And if I could go back in time and there was an option just to give away Canada, but the option was like if you had no troops there. If you had troops there, you could not select that option. So, yeah. I would just give it away. It's not worth like fighting 5 or 6 invasion forces from the French. And we are fighting the British as well. Sullivan Expedition. In response to the 78th Iroquois British attacks on Wyoming, German Flats, and Cherry Valley, there is a suggestion to launch a campaign against the 4 British allied nations of the Iroquois. What should we do? Yeah, I don't think we should be fighting them. We should never be fighting the natives. Only for fun. But I think you have a lot of fighting to do nevertheless, so... In Philly, how about we switch some of these guys to Baltimore? Just for them to be able to recover quicker. These guys are still here. Okay, Philly. We have some of the guys here. They have a fort? Really? I'm not sure if we can eliminate them with these guys.
Regroup here.
You can go to Morristown. We can speed it up. And there is a research we can... It's not worth it. I feel like it. We're not going to get much. Things are very bad in Wyoming. We're still suffering from native raids. That's a lot. We're earning over 113,000 selling things on the market.
Push through.
Come on, just kill them.
Moving.
We have lower morale, but it should not matter just because how superior forces we have. Let's agree to this one.
Push through. Aim true.
Okay. I think there are no more British here.
Regroup here.
Give me a Okay, actually, we were able to retake the fort. Hmm. Region is not under control. How? It's not under control. We should be under control of this region. We have some of these guys. Go to Wyoming, and you guys gonna actually... Clark will go here. We're gonna try to recover this one.
Adva- Victory or death.
Again, we have to wait and see what's happening. I think we can finish up the fort. It will stand like this for sure. We're not gonna bother. Those guys gonna get out so they don't attrition. No, we're gonna change the destination. Come on, what is this?
March forward.
Let's go way back, and I'm hoping that we're gonna make some more money now. I have a lot of construction points. This is probably because our officer has been working here for forever, literally. Due to frequent outbreaks of epidemics in our troops, we need to take measures to avoid outbreaks of disease in the future. What should we do? It is necessary to improve the barracks and organization of camps for our troops. I think we're gonna pay for it. Every week we save that kind of money out of salaries alone. Hey, why are salaries so expensive? I think we lower down the... Yeah, we kind of lower down as 39,000. Oh, 37,000, pardon me. Maybe for the next week we'll be like that. I don't know. Or maybe there is a glitch. Okay, now it's kind of fixed. foreign relations. Just a few more days. We have additional research, and this is the last one we can do here with the engineer. No, we can actually do these two. I completely forget about them. I have no idea why I'm tired, but I am. Come on. Like, whenever we try to actually do something, it gets worse. And it really doesn't feel fair. Like, whatever you play game on normal difficulty, it's usually not that difficult, not that hard. Here we're playing on normal difficulty and it's insane. Like, everything that can go wrong for you would go wrong for you. We shouldn't be caring much about provisions just because we have so many of them. And they're not really worth selling. So... Any industrial buildings here? And Richmond, Alexandria, Winchester. Well, they are recovering because we made some huge cuts. We paid no intelligence department, and we basically pay way less than we should for our armies. Let's give them some supply. Maybe we get like a supply stretcher. I think they suck. They're very slow, and I kind of don't like them. You can get some skirmishers. You guys also, we do not need fusiliers here. We need actual skirmishers. And now there is nothing much we can do. We got rid of our navy. This is another way to save money. We're spending 20,000 missions. I think I need to go and literally look at this one. No matter how much I try to establish like connection with France, it's just not working. I can just go left and right and search for construction. Try to close it. So we can actually save up some money for the pit. Here we actually need it. Here we do not, so we're gonna do this. Our loyalty is 3%. We're gonna turn it off here, and I think the same will be in Russell. Yeah, after I finish the stream, in general, not this one, but when I finish this game time, I think I'm gonna take a chill pill from Ultimate General until the British campaign comes out, and maybe then we're gonna have like some campaign on hard. But this has been overwhelming for me. I'm gonna try to finish those tutorials that I promised. That's for sure. But when it comes to actual gameplay, I don't think I'm gonna focus that much on it, just because I've been doing it for a very long time. Plus 50%. This is cool, but we don't really care much about it. At least I don't. We're gonna turn this off. How about here? Are we paying for anything on this side? We could be. Art of War is also pretty good. Starting stats for all units. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for it. This one is not that big of a deal, so I'm just gonna go for Art of War. Let me check. We're just waiting for Spain to declare war on us, and that's it. But I don't think it's science fiction. I think it's a very realistic scenario. Considering what we've seen so far in the campaign, I think that we can see that Spain will eventually declare war on us. Because there's like a anti-player bias. And we can actually pay for this one. Anything else? Nope. Oh, here we are. Facing the war. I called it, didn't I? We can cancel this one. We're also gonna cancel. I think that we have almost a full force. Yeah. This is the problem. Okay, I see, I understand. We're just gonna move you guys to the next settlement. We're gonna turn it off. In Savannah, everything is cool. So again, we're gonna stop paying for it. No need for this one. No need for that one. The same as here. I actually don't care about these forts. I think they're costing us way too much money. We need to make some cuts. And as we said before, here, you can see that everything looks different. There's like a separation. So I'm not sure if the attrition will be lower in the southern colonies. In like, this will be what, Georgia. South Carolina, yeah. So I'm not sure if the attrition would be lower or anything. We do not know for sure. Here we can build printing press, I guess. Why not? But as I mentioned before, I think I'm gonna be chilling with Ultimate General. When I finish with this campaign, I think I'm just gonna wait for the British campaign to come out, and it should be just only one section of the campaign. The same American campaign has sections. I'm gonna spend some more time with tutorials, and I'm just gonna chill because I feel like this is way too much for me. This is the 13th episode of the series. 13th episode. Average 4 hours, and you do the math. Spanish 55s, we're not gonna do that. But we have some research. I think I'm gonna go with this one. And here, resource consumption, ship maintenance costs. Yeah, okay. I think we can wait. We don't have to use our reputation points. And I think we are losing them. Are we? They don't really check. That can happen when you have when you're losing men, basically. Yeah, deserters are impacting reputation. But we have a lot of reputation, so I'm just gonna chill here. How much are we paying for missions? 8,000. Let me check. Region missions. Maybe I missed something. Okay, here is quite a normal thing. In the north, we should not be having any kind of missions. Yep. There is nothing, and we can go. We're paying for some missions here, but we're upgrading forts, I believe. Yeah, these are forts. We're losing more men and reputation, so maybe I should go back and basically increase salaries. Maybe not full increase, but yeah, something like that. For Sullivan. We're paying a lot for doctrines. Okay, British fleet under Admiral Sir George Rodney defeated a Spanish squadron under Don Juan de Langara at St. Vincent Cape, located at the southern coast of Portugal. This strong blow to Spain increased their support for us. Let's get better with Spain. Because we gotta fight French. If we can avoid waging war against Spain, this would be great. And our finances are looking much, much better. Yeah, definitely we're gonna agree. Severe winter frost. Let me check. Where is colonies management? Yeah, let's turn it off. We don't really need this. No doctrines. That should be much, much cheaper, I think. We're making about 81,000 per week. Guys, if you have any kind of questions, let me know. I'm gonna do my best to answer. Consider liking this stream if you do. Are we still losing reputation? I don't think so. I think we managed to stabilize it. But we have to wait for the end of the week to see how big of a difference we're gonna have with doctrines. I'll look at my question, please. Just got back again and you're taking Quebec. I hope you get a chance to work on provisions so I can catch up. How are we supposed to keep tensions below 40? Ow. What are you interested in when it comes to provisions? Starts with according. I cannot actually see it. Can you just copy paste the question once again? We don't have a lot of writing in the chat, but I just couldn't see it. I was just scrolling and I could not find it. Sometimes what happens is that YouTube can actually eat your comments for no reason. If you comment on a video or live stream, sometimes it happens. I turned off the moderation for comments, but still sometimes happens for no reason. And sometimes if a conversation on YouTube doesn't make any sense, that means that, you know, maybe some people deleted their comments or YouTube is just not showing their comments for some reason. We got this one. This is something. We're gonna go for 12-pounder, I guess. According to small map, British look like they have troops in Canada. Yeah, they have these guys here, but they're gonna attrition into oblivion. I tried to use my cav, but cav is terrible. In the current patch, cav is terrible. After like chasing after the enemies, yeah, it's terrible. If you press like the attack with cav, they're gonna immediately lose stamina and they're just gonna stop there without doing anything. So I basically need to sacrifice one of my regiments for it. We have 2 million. We're back pretty much where we were before. Things are a bit lower. Foreign relations, again, we have to wait. But you have no effective diplomacy, and therefore you cannot really control what happens. You're basically forced to deal with whatever the game brings to you. And it's very frustrating, to be honest. I think the most interesting part of the campaign is maybe up to Philly, like Baltimore. Like, these are the most interesting parts of the campaign. After that, the Southern campaign I don't really like, because yeah, it's very difficult to navigate construction and everything. It's also very tiring to fight again and again and again for the places you already took and have under control. Many times you have no warning of imminent enemy invasions, so you cannot do anything about it. Okay, too bad you can negotiate a treaty with Great Britain. Like, I would not care about treaty with Britain. I would care about, not fighting war with native tribes. I would like not to fight war with French. Yeah. If you have to fight war against Britain until specific time, it makes sense. Like, otherwise, like, why should you play the campaign in the first place? Like, I understand, but everything else should be in your hands. Like Spanish, French, bribe them, give them money, give them muskets, give them like special trade rights, whatever. But you should have those kind of offers, because this feels very, very much not fair for you. As a player, you're getting wrecked left and right. And it's really not fun. I like, we can see by the number of people watching as well, that it's not the most interesting part of the campaign. And maybe I sound frustrated because, again, I am. Because I could understand this type of political situation if I played on like very hard or hard, and pretty much AI is against you, has like a player bias. I do understand that, but we play on normal difficulty. So I think I'm just gonna chill. I said, when I finish this campaign, then I'm gonna try to wrap it up. Maybe Friday should be streaming day once again. Loyalist hoarding. Loyalist sympathizers hoard food supplies, creating artificial shortages within Patriot-controlled territories and contributing to discontent among Patriots. We have more than enough supplies and provisions, so we don't really care about those kind of events. Early on in the campaign, when this happens, it's really crappy, because you can lose like 300, 400, 500 supplies during the winter that you cannot really afford to lose. But now we can afford it. No biggie. And because we're not paying for construction, we're just getting so much. We're getting over 130,000 per week. Excellent. So Britain renounces the southern territories and claims to them in favor of Spain. Now Spain can return its territories in Florida and lay claim to part of Georgia. That means we're about to fight Spain as well. Yay! We're gonna go for U.S. State Musket. Yep. Let's do that. Maybe we should use this time to actually train some additional regiments. If we're gonna fight Spanish as well, I think that this year of will be very, very hard. So what we could do, we could actually train some additional troops. Here we can get those mercenaries that Radovan asked about. Yeah. But they are quite expensive, so... Let's actually increase salaries. It's not that big of a deal, but we are losing a lot of reputation, so... Look at these guys. They were all training. Like, they're all, like, construction and stuff like that. Look at their stats. I'm not sure, guys, if you've ever seen something like it. I've never seen something like it. As I said, just because they were building stuff as construction officers for like a year or two. Game does end, but I think at 81. We have to survive one more year. Just feel bad, like, giving command to, like, individual regiments for these guys. Maybe we can go to headquarters and we can replace some of those guys. We are, like, 100%. And with those guys, you don't really have a good naval officer. Well, with the training, will you need to stop running away so easily? Early game, they always run. The problem with early game is multiple. So number one, you have inferior weapons. Number two, you have less chevrons. Like, you have less of an upgrade here. And actually, we can conduct some training. You reminded me really well because we're doing nothing right now. Let's do this one. And yeah, as we said, like, your generals do not have enough boost of a morale. You have inferior weapons. Your guys have no experience points. They have only like one chevron. Well, the British usually have two, and you have a lot of militia. So this is the reason why your guys are running away early in the game. But the training will not be conducted as long as you have brigades. So we're gonna have to disband brigades, and we're gonna join garrison. I think we can try to do the same here. We're gonna go there. And now you can see, yeah. Training is occurring if you don't have a brigade. If you have a brigade, then they're not gonna train for some reason. Disbanded. Join the Gary. Come on. Get there. This is very interesting. It says no enough ammunition, but why? It seems like we do have enough ammo. Maybe I'm just missing something. Gonna take a screenshot of these guys. Too bad that we cannot really have all hundreds here. We're gonna get you out and disband the brigade. I hope they're gonna introduce like assembling and disassembling brigades from the inside, so I don't really have to get those guys out. Yeah, we're gonna fight with Spain. There is no other way. No, I'm dumb. We're slowly training those guys as well. Disband. And I think this is also a glitch that your guys are not being trained if they're not a part of a brigade. Although training cannot be conducted from the third tier to the from the second to the third tier, you cannot conduct training. Only maybe half of it can be conducted. But maybe this is a maybe this is a glitch as well. Maybe this is a feature they want to force you into fighting in order to get like the third tier of your unit. So I'm not sure how it goes. Let's speed it up. Interesting. Here it shows that provisions are good. Yeah. Nope. We're gonna try to avoid waging war if we can. But I'm not very optimistic about it. I think that eventually we're gonna have some serious issues. If we go to foreign relations, let's do this one. But this one says the British Army is very weak. The British Army does not exist. The British have a huge navy. This is true. We have a lot of victory points. Somebody told me in the comment section in some of the previous videos that he or she lost campaign, even though they should have won. So abolition of slavery. Okay, this is cool. The 5th Pennsylvania General Assembly passed an act for the gradual abolition of slavery. The act prohibited further importation of slaves and established that all children born in Pennsylvania were free persons, regardless of the condition or race of their parents. Those enslaved in Philadelphia before 80 will remain enslaved for life. A really cool piece of history. And this is something that I really like about this game. But we are in March, and very soon we can expect invasions to resume. We have a lot of money as well. What's happening here, though? This fort is back. We have nobody in Canada Sega. So we have to shift those guys. We're gonna give them melee. Let's go there. Whatever we can do to improve our relations with the natives, we're gonna do. Let's get the stable. Additional regiment. Should be okay. We're not gonna have elite companies just because they cost double of the Fusilier companies. And I don't think they do a lot of things on the battlefield. They look cool, but I'm not sure if it's okay to pay that much money. I think I'd go with stable here. We can do some additional construction for as long as we have money. And this is something that can benefit us a bit later. As we said, we're gonna sell horses. We are already selling horses, so I think it's like 20, maybe even 40 per horse. So it's not that bad. You can make a living selling horses in this game. Forgot about it. Pennsylvania. And this one. We also gonna Richmond, Virginia. We can get additional regiment. We'll have to pay for these guys, but yeah. Not the end of the world. I think that we should also produce cannons. Let's go to this one. We're gonna say 60, I guess. Let's continue to speed it up. Sometimes diplomatic events does not make any sense. They're allies, they're not allies, then they're allies again. The factions in the south. Okay, understand. Hopefully next Friday we can finish the campaign, but I'm not that optimistic. What's happening in Augusta? But I'm gonna turn it off. Like, I don't think we really need this one and this one. We can build a fortress here. Claims from Spain. The agreement between Britain and Spain and our diplomatic mistakes led to Spain making demands on our territory. They want to get Georgia and Florida. If we do not agree, then Spain will declare war and send troops. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give them what I like. I don't think I will be mentally ready to fight with additional armies.
Hold the line.
Liberation of Savannah. Savannah was lost and now is under British occupation. What? Savannah is not under British occupation. He gave it up. Hmm. Let's go there with those guys. We can move to a different place. I don't think the French have any, Spanish have any serious forces there. But one of the good things is that we don't really have to worry about it anymore. Let's check. You lost about 5,000 when it comes to sales. Hmm. When it comes to market, but if we don't have to worry about Savannah, I think it's okay. Historically speaking, this might be probably unacceptable for the US, but considering that we are kind of war fatigued already, and facing prospects of basically 3 simultaneous naval invasions, I think this is a good idea. I'm not sure what you guys think, but if we get into a war with Spanish after this, I don't know. What I'm gonna do, because we basically gave them Georgia for free. We have a construction officer. Let me check. Are we really running out of ammo after everything? Goods, resources. Yeah, almost. I think we need to start production again. Yeah, we are. So it shouldn't be difficult. Supply once again. Supply once again. If nothing else, we're trying to prepare our armies for this year. Okay, this is old thing. If we could go below 40 with France, I don't know. Maybe things will change. Okay. They became allies and now they're not, so there are a lot of things to work on because game is so long. It's so long and sometimes the, AI has no idea what to do with diplomacy. We have way too many guys, so we're gonna break Indiana to go somewhere. I don't like the deal already. Again, look at this. Why? Oh, hi, Askin. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome to the stream. What is happening? Well, I'm gonna show you. We had a huge invasions. Basically, the north of Canada, the kind of Wyoming region here. We had the naval invasions in Falmouth. We had naval invasion of New York. We lost New York. We took it back after some fighting. Um, Now we're very close to actually fighting war with Spain, and I decided to actually give them southern colony like Georgia and Florida. So this is now Spanish. You probably missed this one. And with basically our remaining army, we're focusing on maybe South Carolina, North Carolina, um, some other regions, and we're just trying to get to 81. If we can get to 81, this should be the end of the game. I was trying to avoid fighting French and British and Spanish at the same time. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna succeed in that attempt because, as I said, things are getting worse with Spain constantly, and we cannot really control it. So there is a high chance of actually fighting Spanish, nevertheless. And I talked about it before, like 3 naval invasions at the same time. That's a nightmare. It is not a joke. But we do have some officers with insane stats, so it's something. How about here? Yeah, we're not gonna pay for it. We're close to 3 million. We managed to recover financially. We're very close to actually going below 1 million. But after cutting pretty much everything we can cut, things are looking better. Or things are looking somewhat better. It's April. Okay, these guys are still training. Nah, we're not gonna do that. Let's disband the brigade. You guys get there. We can finally get Virginia 76. It's not like we need it, but we can get it. Foreign relations, maybe a few more days. Captain is here. Let's now go to foreign relations. We're gonna again go with France. And I'm also interested about the... Maybe not this one. Yeah. We gave up Georgia. Is this British? Really? They have like a single territory here? Did not notice. We're paying a couple of missions here, so let's try to turn them off if it's possible now. Okay. Spanish are waging war. We're gonna cancel this one. This one as well. Don't really need to pay for that. We have way too many people here. So I think I'm gonna take you guys and you gotta go somewhere else. Something like that. We can pay for this upgrade, but it's not necessary because now I have more troops. Because we gave up on Georgia. How's this fair? Like, how the hell is this fair? Yeah, capture Savannah. The problem is that this is glitched. We gave Savannah to the to Spanish. It wasn't captured by British, so we're not at war with Spanish currently, so we cannot really retake it. This is one of the bugs. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade some of these forts. Those guys will go where? A bit to the south. Did we glitch out? Yeah, I think we did. This type of crash happened to me before. One of the reasons I wasn't able to continue the campaign. Oh, damn it. Look at this. Whee! Yeah, there's a crash. There's a bug. Now we cannot see the movement of our troops, and also these guys are kind of moving. They're stuck here. Hmm. Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day. It's been a pretty disappointing stream. I'm sorry. At first, I had a lot of technical issues, so I had to delay it for an hour. I was kind of pissed, and then this. So I'm very sorry, but we cannot continue like this. We have to maybe load next time, and hopefully this will not be a problem. I will report the issue, and they will probably fix it. But yeah, this is one of the reason I kind of quit my previous campaign. Same bug, and just could not continue the campaign. So I hope they can fix it on time, so we can by next Friday we can actually finish the campaign. Anyways, thank you so much for staying with me and listening to my nonsense today. Have a lovely rest of the week. Have some fun, relax, enjoy, and we can chat some other time. Yeah, I'm from Europe, so here it's nighttime. Yeah, I'll be on Discord occasionally. For sure, next weekend we're gonna do something. Probably on Saturday though, because Sunday here is a festival, so I'm gonna spend time with family. But Saturday, sure, we can have a an organized event. Maybe now play some games. Yeah, guys. Take care and see you next time. Yeah, bye bye.